Hello. Okay, welcome to tutorial number 7. I think this will be the last of the last. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach you how to actually create another layout or another level. Okay, after you're already done with level 1. Okay, now what we're gonna do. Before that, okay, let me just remind you first. Okay, for Construct3. Okay, if you are not a registered user, if you are a guest, okay, what happened is that you will only be given 25 events, okay, in all. Okay, considering actually it's very little. Okay, if you were to compare with Construct 2, you can do much more. But if let's say if you don't have the luxury of downloading the offline version of Construct, which is Construct 2, I think Construct 3 will do just fine at this point of time. Okay, if let's say you were to just only do 1 or 2 level. Okay, but it still depends on how much you actually use inside your event sheet itself. Okay, now look under the project bar over here. Okay, you will have this layout. If you to right click, you can actually add another layout. Okay, so it will ask you whether do you want an event sheet. Of course you want. Okay, so what you can do is add event sheet. Okay, and immediately you will see that there's a layout 2 there, but you won't see the event sheet 2. What you have is event sheet 1 and layout 1. So just go back to your project bar, click on event sheet 2, and immediately you will see the event sheet over here. Okay, at this layout 2, okay, if let's say if you want to use the same size as what you have in layout 1, okay, click over here outside, and then what you can do is just copy the layout size and then go to layout 2 and then just paste it there, enter, and immediately you will have the same size. Okay, let me just see whether if I can show it to you. Okay, so it is exactly the size of your layout 1. Okay, so maybe what you can do is go back to layout 1. You want to actually copy some of the thing over there and then paste it in layer 2. Okay, but what you want to do is leave it. And another thing, what you need to do is go back to layout 1. Okay, make sure that you copy your player. Okay, the enemy you can create a new one, but player, if let's say you want to still use the same player over here, you will still need to copy it and then paste it into layer 2. Okay, and whatever you have in layout 1, if let's say you want to copy everything in, you can do so. Okay, copy. I'm not gonna actually spend my time putting in all the sprite from layout 1 because I don't want to drag this tutorial a bit longer than it should be. Okay, so basically if let's say you want to play it, okay, you can still see that the player will still have the same behavior as what you have in layout 1. Okay, so if in case you want to actually once he finish that, he will go to layout 2. So what you can do under the event sheet over here, okay, so if you score 4, you can tell the system to over here go to layout, next, and then you can put in as layout 2, done. Okay, so once you finish, it will wait for a while, and then it will wait for 3 seconds, and then it will move to layout 2. But before that, what you can do is, I think it should be okay. Let's just try. Okay, are we in layout 2? Okay, let's just go to layout 1 first. Okay, and see whether we can do this. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's some mistake over here. So what you can do is, all right, check back layout one under the event sheet. So this one should go here. Okay, it depends, because now you want it to, if once you want to actually go to layout. So your system restart layout, all this you don't need already, you can actually delete it off. Okay, let us just try and do that. Okay, and then we'll try to play it. Yes, you can see that. Okay, so now you are actually in layout 2 or second level. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so I will see you in the next tutorial. Okay, so just remember that as much as you do, and then you add in all the events over here, right? So for now you have altogether about 11. Okay, 11 events, so you are left with 14 more to go. Okay, so you just need to make sure that, okay, don't use up everything until you end up with nothing and you won't be able to finish your game. Okay, bye bye.